guys, welcome back to Ashley on Film. So this week I want to do a week of workouts with me. So I'm going to take you along every day when I go to the gym and all my workouts that I go through. I thought it would be fun to take you and show you everything that I do, including workouts, dynamic stretching, what I eat, all throughout a week. Happy Monday! I usually like to start my week with lower body, and today we're doing glutes. I always start my workouts with one isolation exercise before moving into compound exercises, and usually I like calf glute bridges. I like this exercise a lot because it has smaller range of motion than a normal hip thrust, and it more specifically targets the glute muscles. Here I'm doing 3 sets of 10 and really being sure to hold and stabilize the weight at the top for about 2 seconds. Next, I'm moving on to RDLs, and because I want these to be glute focused, I really just want to make sure that I'm pushing my hips back, so really hinging at the hips. I like to think of it as closing a door with my butt. Because I have really poor grip strength, I have to use my straps so I can hold the weight. Without them, I definitely would not be able to lift the weight that's in my hand right there. So I have to use my little grip straps. The next exercise is called glute bias step-ups. Here I want the weight to be in the hand opposite of the working leg. Just like RDLs, I'm hinging at the hips, tap the ground with the non-working leg, and slowly coming back up. I like to do these in front of a wall or a machine or something just so I have something to hold on to. And finally, we're wrapping up glute day with some good mornings. I like to do them on the Smith machine just because it takes the balance portion out of doing these, and because I can load the Smith machine a little heavier. Some people like to use a straight easy bar when they do this exercise, but I prefer the Smith machine. It's Tuesday, where normally I would do shoulders, chest, and tris, and I didn't get a big chance to record today because if you watch my last video, I kind of talked about how there's a bunch of like children that like to come to the gym, or younger people that are kind of, you know, they just kind of like overrun the gym and are like loud and take up a lot of space. And when I say that, I just mean like there's groups of like 5 or 6 people trying to use like 3 or 4 machines in a row. So I didn't really get to record a whole lot today like I wanted to, but I did get to do a few exercises and record them, but the other ones I did complete them, and then I just didn't get to record them, unfortunately. But I did get the workout that I wanted to, and now we're probably just gonna head home. Anyway, we're gonna go home and just eat dinner and shower because it's pretty late. And until tomorrow. Okay, so how this is gonna work is I'm gonna do, we're gonna do sprints. We're gonna do 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off for as fast as I can for 30 seconds. I'm gonna do that for 5 rounds, and then after 5 rounds, I'm gonna do a 2-minute break to give myself a second, but I'm also gonna be walking during that time, and then we're gonna do 5 more rounds, and then we'll be done with the sprints. I did 5 rounds. Now I'm at the 2-minute halfway point. So I'm walking for 2 minutes, and then I'll keep going. I made it to the end. I want to talk a little bit about nutrition because I haven't really shown a lot of the meals that I've eaten this week. So at the beginning of the week, I am trying to get a little bit better at doing meal prep, and that's what I did this week. So I made these little egg and bacon wraps, or cups is probably a better word for them, for breakfast, and they're super easy to make. And I am just able to put them away in the fridge overnight, and then in the morning when I want to eat them, I just put them in the microwave. And lunch has kind of been a mix of another meal prep that I've made, so I made two different ones because I just get so bored if I continuously eat the same thing every day, and I just don't really want to eat it anymore. So for lunch, I've been having this like chicken pasta salad and shrimp and herb rice. So those are the two things I've kind of been going back and forth for each day of, and then dinner is pretty different. I've been trying to be better about like filming or taking pictures of what I've eaten this week too. So I don't really have a goal for like my fitness right now. It's kind of just to be healthy overall, and I guess maintenance. I'm not really trying to lose weight or put on weight or anything like that, but I am trying to focus on my protein goals. So each meal that I'm making is trying to keep that in mind and make sure that I have a lot of protein. So for breakfast, alongside of those egg cups that I usually have a half cup of cottage cheese and my protein coffee. So that way I can get about like 40 grams of protein every morning for breakfast. And then lunch, it has, instead of using regular pasta, because I'm trying to focus on a higher protein, I'll use like a high protein pasta, like Banza is a good one. I think that's the normal one that I use. It's in an orange box. So that one, and then I have chicken in there, and then the rest of it is like vegetables. I can get those in there too. And then dinner usually consists of like meat, a carb, and a vegetable. So like on Monday, I don't think I took a picture of it, but I had chicken with like panko crumbs or breadcrumbs on it. Overall, like my goal for fueling my body is just to incorporate as much protein as I can, and also keep in mind with like lots of vegetables and carbs as well, because I want to just incorporate all of the food groups and not just stick to losing weight or gaining weight or whatever, because that's not my goal. My overall goal is just to be healthy and maintain weight right now. So today we are doing back and biceps. Right now I'm just stretching. So I am too old to just jump into workouts anymore. I have to stretch. I cannot be doing that. Oh my gosh, I love this song. Put in the comments if you can guess whatever song I'm listening to. The early 2000s have been, early 2010s have been doing it for me lately at the gym. That and Tate McRae. So okay, let's go. And we're back with another leg day. Specifically, it's quad day, and hamstrings are not pictured. So today I started out with a hack squat to target all four of those quad muscles. I am making sure to really push through those quads, and I'm using a resistance band on the back of the machine just to take some of the tension off my knees at the bottom of that movement. Then I moved into elevated Smith machine squats. Here, I really wanted to focus on my form and keep everything in line. Just really focusing on not pushing my hips back. Normally, I would use the leg extension machine next and do an 8x8x8, but someone was on the machine, so I opted to do quad bias step-ups instead. So with the quad bias step-up, you don't want to push your hips back. You want to keep everything in a vertical up and down movement. And finally, I had to work the inner thigh, obviously. So I finished the leg day with adductions.